Shabbat Shalom. In Parashat Terumah, we find the instructions for the construction of the Mishkan, the tabernacle. I have this book that has pictures because it has so many details that it is difficult to understand all the. You need to be an architect or an engineer to get all the details of this Torah portion. But of course, like any building project, like in this case, you need to start with donors. You need to make a building campaign, a capital campaign, and that's exactly what Hashem is going to instruct Moshe to do. He's going to say to him, talk to the children of Israel, speak to the children of Israel, and tell them to bring gifts. These are gifts that are going to be used in the construction of the Mishkan. Silver, gold, copper, fabrics, precious stones, all that will be needed. However, there is another reason for the variety of the gifts. When you make a wish list that is not just gold or silver, but you list a variety of items, you assure yourself that everybody in your audience will be able to contribute at some level. People may say, listen, I don't have precious stones, or I don't have gold, I don't have silver. So Moshe is telling that person, I hope you have some yarn, I hope you have some goat skins, something you should be able to bring. When you build community, and the Mishkan is representing the community of Israel, actually it's a wonderful idea, because until this point the children of Israel didn't have a physical place. They were a nomad people, and of course they will still continue to be wandering in the wilderness for many years before they arrive to the promised land, to Eretz Canaan. But now they will have a physical place, and this physical place represents the dwelling of the Shekhinah, of the presence of God, but also is a place like Jerusalem will be in the future that brings everybody together. And to have a place that brings everybody together, everybody needs to feel and to believe that he or she could contribute or did contribute to that building together. The same is in a congregation. I used to be a rabbi in a congregation which the leadership of the synagogue, especially the 2 or 3 members of the synagogue, were very, very wealthy, and they were also very generous. And they said, you know what, the 3 of us, we have the power to sustain this congregation, this community. And the truth is that they did have the power to do so. They were generous, they have the means, and they say, we don't want to ask favors from anybody. Everybody can come for free. And they want to have my opinion. And I told them, although it's very generous of your part to try to do everything by yourself, it's very important that you give an opportunity to everybody to give and to contribute. Because when people feel that they can contribute, that they can make a difference, that they have something to bring that will be displayed, then they own the place, they own the project, they own the community, and the place belongs to them and they are part of the place. If you tell them, listen, we don't need your contribution, we don't need your gift, we don't need your help, then it becomes a project, a place, a community, a congregation that is not part of their lives. A wise and also a good way to include people is not just by telling them you are welcome, but to find something for everybody in which they can contribute to the common good. This is one of the challenges that I have sometimes as a rabbi of a congregation, of Hillcrest, and hopefully all of you will help me by finding one way, or even more than one way, in which you can contribute to the growth of our congregation. By doing that, you will make this place a better place, but also you will be able to connect with it the same way our ancestors were able to connect with the presence of Hashem in the Mishkan. Shabbat Shalom.